Okay.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton.
Boy, Gold, Jared Wheeler, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show. And thanks for tuning in. What's going on, fellas? It's only the three amigos tonight.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the YouTube thingy right now. It doesn't show it.
Oh, the way Scott does it, where he posts the YouTube thing.
It's usually delayed for me. I just barely got the link myself. It had to keep
Okay.
refreshing.
Yeah, I'll just real refresh. No, we're drying out here.
It's what? You're drying out there?
Yeah, we're drying out. Yeah, we've had one heck of a wet week. There we go. I see it.
Yeah.
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 Let's see, a lot of rain. There's been some flooding in the county, a lot of snow, even a tornado warning.
Oh, heck, we've had great days. We've had 57, 61-degree days in February. It's crazy. We've had some really, really nice warm days.
Yeah.
It's been kind of nice.
Yeah, it's a little chilly on this side, but it's been clear. We're going to be having clear skies for the next week, and then it's going to be right back to the old rainstorms again.
Well, same here. It's going to be back to the old snowstorms probably here. Back to reality. People, this old people, they're, oh, spring's here. No, it's not spring. It's February. It's still winter. We're going to get more snow. It's not over yet. It's like, it'd be nice, but it's not here yet.
Yeah, we just got into another cold snap. It was down to like 25 last night and a high of like 36 today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's been cold here.
Oh, really?
Didn't get no rain or snow the last 2 days, but we had rain and snow for the 4 days or so prior to that.
Right. Well, it's always good when you don't get no rain or snow. You just be dry. Don't have to be real warm. 30s is fine. We'll take it, right? It's okay. Just keep the rain and snow away. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So who else watching this Super Bowl?
I got it on the background. I'm not
Got it on the background.
until
Rob,
Dennis called me. I totally forgot about it.
who did?
Until Dennis called me.
Right.
I totally forgot about it. I was like, "Are you watching?" I was like, "No, I'm just sitting here talking with Tim and Rob for the show."
Because them ain't your teams. You don't care, right?
No, I don't care.
Right. That's me. I don't care.
The Chiefs beat my team, so I kind of got a grudge against them. So
So you want 49ers to win?
if I had to choose,
If
yeah.
you had to choose 49ers, okay. All right. Gotcha.
Well, yeah, I'm not into football, so I'm not watching it.
Me neither.
And
I,
I don't care for the commercial.
I see. I like the commercial, so maybe after the show, if it's still on, I might watch a minute or two. Unless it's a complete blowout, and it's like, this is dumb.
Yeah, I kind of watch for the commercials too, but usually if you just wait a day or two, go to YouTube, they'll have the best commercials.
Yeah.
You
Oh
can
yeah.
just watch them again.
Oh yeah. You're right.
But
Yeah.
speaking of watching, let's see who we got in the YouTube land. We got
Yeah.
Indiana Gold Getter Scotty. We got David Villa, Gold Pearl Unlimited Jeff, Terry Curry, Charles Hanson, John Hunt, Ray Russo. Let's see, Bigfoot Prospecting Matt. I think that's all I see for now.
Well, howdy, fellas. Thanks for coming to hang out with us tonight. Very cool. Yep. I'm sure a lot of them got it on. You know, watching.
I don't know. Just I think it's. I don't want to be insensitive, but this age group,
Right.
they just don't watch it. You know,
Okay.
a lot of them are just like boycott it. You know, ever since the kneeling stuff and all that. You know?
Oh yeah, there was all that nonsense. I kind of with them on that. I just don't really care.
But we got Randy Lewis.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather watch bass fishing. Don't they have a
Yeah.
bass fishing Super Bowl? I'd watch that.
The Bass Bowl.
The bass bowl. That would be awesome, though. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. That would be interesting to me. They could do it in Las Vegas, right? I don't care. It would just be cool.
Just a big old swimming pool full
Yeah,
of fish.
right, exactly. Full of fish. And they line up on both sides. And every time you catch a fish, get a point. On with the most points, the end of the time wins. Yeah.
Yeah, and have it stocked by the host, and so the
Right.
people can't cheat and put lead sinkers in.
Lead weights in them. Yeah. And you can't, everybody's got to use the same fishing lure. Yeah. Same rod, same reel. Yeah. Everybody's got to use the exact same equipment. So, yeah. Yeah. See, we might be on to something. Kind of like the NASCAR of bass fishing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we got Michael Shelby in there. Speaking of, does anybody watch that Puppy Bowl?
Now see, I love the Puppy Bowl. I would rather watch the Puppy Bowl than Super Bowl or the Kitten Bowl. I even like the Kitten Bowl better.
Oh, they got a kitten bowl now?
Yeah, they had it. They used to have it. I don't know if they had it this year. They always had the Puppy Bowl and the Kitten Bowl. And I always liked the Kitten Bowl. It was just awesome.
Yeah, I don't know how that would go. At least dogs, you can kind of lead them around. Cats are just like,
Well,
do whatever
they lead
want.
them around with lasers.
Oh, there you go.
You know how you can get cats to run after a laser beam. Yeah, especially kittens. Yeah, it works.
Yeah, I saw a video on YouTube. There was a guy with a laser, and he's uh in the swamps, and little alligators were chasing around the laser.
What?
Yeah, I was like, okay, I didn't know that works on alligators, but
I didn't either. Dang it. I don't live near a swamp where I could try it. Hmm. Does anybody live near a swamp that they can go out and try it for us and see if it works?
no.
That would be kind of cool. Hey, they probably thought it was food and chasing it around, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't,
And that's all I
that
can
was
figure.
pretty crazy.
Uh, it is crazy. I see Ray melted down. All his gnome gold started at 21.58 grams. After acids, he's down to 14.2 grams. So he must still be working on his coinage thing, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Those will be
Yeah.
cool.
His gold's not very pure. I think he said
Right.
14 to 16. So yeah, you're gonna lose quite a bit trying to get it pure.
All right. Of course. But still pretty cool. Yeah. From 21 to 14. Yeah. 21.58 grams after acids, 14.2 grams. Yeah. Okay. Let's make sure I was reading it correctly. Uh-huh. So no Super Bowl party for you guys. Now Rich is at a Super Bowl party tonight. Everybody knows how Dennis is with sports. You know, he, yeah, we'll just won't even go there. And Scott is typical internet problems. He didn't feed the hamster on the wheel, and it ain't turning fast enough. Give him internet.
The hamster got ate by a rattler.
Yeah, and then the rattler got ate by a roadrunner. So we're going down that line for Scott's internet. Uh, just saying. So what's interesting going on this week? Anything, guys? Did you guys do anything interesting? Rob, you went out on the beach, didn't you?
Yeah. Went out on the beach Friday.
And
A lot of copper and some relics, I should say. Two different Zippos.
two different Zippos.
Yeah, posted a picture in GPS and also on the Facebook page. One of them, I think, is another California Maritime Academy Zippo lighter.
Oh,
The
really?
other, yeah, the other one I can't see what it is. There is some writing on it, and on the bottom, it has the logo, and it's in the cursive. When I looked at it, it's between 1955 and 1979.
Right? How many hash marks you got on it?
That I cannot see.
Can't make them out.
No. So
Gotcha.
I'm thinking it's probably going to be, judging by majority of what I've been finding at the beach in the time frame between the 40s and 60s.
Huh. Well,
So
that's cool.
yeah.
And that's cool. Why's my camera blurred?
And
Okay.
then another piece to watch, and kind of could see some of the letters were stamped out.
Right.
That's pretty cool. Well, I guess they call it a dial.
Well, if you keep finding pieces to a watch, you could put that watch together someday.
Yeah. And it could have been a part of a Rolex.
Could have been. You might have finally found your Rolex. Just saying. Well, at least you got out.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you're where it is a little warmer at least, but you've been getting all that rain.
When I was out there Friday, I got rained on. So
Did you get your new waders?
not yet. Still
Not
waiting.
yet. Okay.
I chose to opt in on the free shipping instead of the pay for a couple of days sooner.
Oh, okay. I got you. Let us know when you get them and if you like them, the whole 9 yards. Give us a little review on them.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. That way we know, hey, maybe I want some of them, or maybe
Yeah.
I don't. Right?
And if you're into fishing, you might it might
Yeah.
be perfect fit for you.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
there's a lot of fishermen here who are prospectors too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I
Hey,
want.
work in the prospecting when you're just out sitting there on the creek and sluicing.
Right? Well, you let me know. Give us a little review on them. Okay. That way I know. Do I want some of these waders? Because I got waders, but they're heavy and they get warm after a while. You know?
Yeah.
And so I'd like to have something lightweight. Yeah, that'd be cool. So we'll see. Just let me know.
Yeah. Yeah. I wore both of Scott's waders, and the one I kept using it was a lot thicker, which kept me
Right.
a little bit warmer, especially during those cold days.
Right.
Had a choice, I would have probably gone a little thinner one he had.
See, that's the way mine are. They will definitely keep you warm on the cold days, but they will keep you over warm on them warm days.
Yeah, mine are pretty thin. You get in that cold water, you feel it immediately.
Oh, see, mine you don't, not at all. But buddy, when it's warm out and you try to wear them, you suffer. It's like, ooh, it's toasty, toasty.
I opted to get the ones with the neoprene booty instead of the boot.
Right. Yeah,
Because
mine.
I tend to see those where they weld it together.
Yeah,
I see that as a weak point.
I'm sure it is. Right. You know, probably is. But if it just leaks a little, that's okay. Little leak is acceptable. Yeah. Right?
I
Yeah.
just got a notification we're live. Good job, YouTube. 14 minutes later.
Right? They're on top of things tonight with the Super Bowl. Yeah. I know, Ray. I do need the warmer waders, but not in the summer. It's like, good God, them things just roast you. They definitely get warm. Uh-huh. We shall see. Let us know, Rob. Now, what was it? We was talking about something pre-show. Oh, well, heck, let's go right into well, let's do gold prices first. Then
All right.
we'll jump into that. Go ahead, Jaron.
So we have gold at 2024,
Okay.
silver 2261, platinum at 876, palladium 854, and this one took a major hit. Rhodium sitting at 4,000 flat, but it it's down $150.
Ew.
That's a pretty big move, even
Yeah.
if it's a higher
Yeah.
market cap. But that's pretty big move for a rhodium.
Right.
And then we have our Bitcoin is actually up $300 from earlier we were
Ooh.
talking to $48,605 and
Oh,
68 cents.
see? I think it's going to hit 49 tonight.
That's this is not financial advice, but that's probably a good guess because there is overhead resistance at 49,153
Right.
for historical
Uh,
resistance, so that's a possibility.
Right. There's is in no way, shape, or form financial advice at all. At all. But speaking of, did you watch? I know you watched Gold Rush. You had your watch party, right?
Yeah, we did on Friday.
So what's your guys' thoughts?
Uh, Parker's still just killing it.
Just killing it. Well, now
Oh,
he's going to be down to just one wash plant, right? Because
yeah,
he's done in Australia Creek. So now he's just got the new Roxanne just running.
yeah,
So
and they ended on a high note there on Australia. I can't remember
yeah, what
the
did he come out
rate,
with
but
this week? 700 and some ounces or something? It was crazy, right?
oh, yeah,
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I think the new sluice caught something like 400 and some, and Australia Creek caught another 200 or 300. Yeah, it's nuts. It's like, geez, Louise. He'll make the 7,000 ounce gold. Easy peasy. Tony.
Tony's finally got the bucket dredge going.
Oh, that's right. He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he burned up a generator before he got it going, but
Yeah.
it sparked and
I see that. That guy's like he freaking electrocuted. It's like, holy cow. Right? It was interesting, but it's running again. And that's
yep,
cool.
yep, it's a little late in the season, but better late than never, as they
But
say.
yeah, but if it can get gold with two guys, why not have it getting gold? Right? Even if it's only said 100 ounces. At least that's 100 ounces you didn't have and added to your poke. You know? So that's cool. And they didn't show Rick this week, did they? No, they
Uh,
didn't. No, they showed that other family.
No, they didn't show Rick. They showed
Right.
the other down.
The
Yeah,
other
and
one.
they were running out of ground and not paying attention to the wash plant.
Yeah. Yeah. But they found a nice little piece of ground to work again, too,
Yeah.
which was cool. And it was like right there. It's like, okay, this could be helpful. You know, Karen, they said your microphone's low. I think I hear you pretty good.
it kind of reset on me. It's starting to reset on me. It doesn't hold where I put it for some reason.
Right. I hear you. I mean, you might be low to them, but
There, I bumped it up a little bit.
there you go. That should make them happy. Yeah, yeah, just yell at them. So let us know now, guys, how it is. Okay. So yeah, that they did pretty good. So it seems like everybody's doing okay. I wanted to see if how Rick did over there at Rally Valley. So next week for sure we'll know. Sure, it'll be focused on him, Parker, Tony. Yeah.
Yep. And the other thing is we had a unexpected watch party last night because Ed canceled the auction. So we watched a show called let me bring it back up. It's called Gold.
Just gold.
I changed accounts. Gold Adventures or something like that with Idris Elba, but it's pinned
Uh,
to the Facebook GPS chat on the top of the chat. You guys can find it there. It's a
Yeah.
real good documentary. They covered everything. They covered it from getting up from hard rock to smelting it to, you know, refining it, to turning it into bars. They talked about the attraction to humans, weddings, why they use it for weddings, and they even did I don't know, about a 2-minute section on reclamation. So they kind of touched on
Oh,
everything,
that's
So
cool.
it's a real good documentary, and it's pinned to the Facebook group for Gold Prospectors or Space.
Yeah, it's Idris Elba.
I
A Journey with Idris. Idris Elba. I'm gonna
watch.
post a link in the YouTube chat here in a second.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. It sounds very, very interesting. You know, it definitely does. Those are always cool. I like a good documentary anyway. Just one episode, Jared.
Yeah, and it's an hour and 7 minutes long, so it's not terribly long or
Oh,
anything.
that's not that long. That's like an episode of Gold Rush. Well, heck, I gotta watch that. And you watched it on what, YouTube?
Yeah, that link will take you to YouTube.
Okay.
It's free to watch. You don't have to have special YouTube or anything.
Right, that's what's cool. You don't have to have the silly YouTube TV and all that nonsense. Right? You could just
Mm.
go to YouTube and watch it. Heck yeah.
Yep, and I definitely recommend watching it if you haven't seen it.
Oh, see? If you recommend it, it's worth watching. Yeah. And I guess I recommend you watch Wonka. Just saying. It's the kid in me.
It may take me 5 or 10 years to see the new Wonka.
Oh, come on, dude. You gotta watch it now. In 5 or 10 years, I'll have another new Wonka.
Well, it took me about 5 years to watch the new uh, Wonka with who was it?
I never liked the one with Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
I didn't like that one.
that one was a little too scary.
That was dark because that was Tim Burton. That's dark. But this one's more like the original. So, and it tells how he gets started. He's a young boy, basically. So it's cool. It's good. I enjoyed it. It's, of course, it's friggin' singing and stuff, but still, it was cool, cool songs. I can't get them out of my dang head now. Yeah. But it was interesting. I think they did a good job. Wonka.
Yeah, I
Well,
haven't
Yeah,
even seen the Johnny Depp one.
Yeah,
you,
it's dark. If you like Tim Burton movies, you'll like it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's using the same character for all the Munchkins. Just freaks you out.
The Oompa Loompas, you mean?
Uh, Oompa Loompa.
Oompa Loompas. Munchkins are on Wizard of Oz. Oompa
Yeah,
Loompas
sorry.
are on Wonka. There is a difference. See? And this one shows where the Oompa Loompa came from. So you should watch it. Just saying. Quality viewing. Yep.
Yeah, I believe the original Wonka, uh, Gene Wilder did not want to play the horrible um, Willy Wonka, so they had to redo the script or something.
Uh-huh.
So that's how all of us that seen it later on, like on HBO, because they only showed it for a small period of time in the '70s, and everybody
Yeah.
got a chance to see it when it
Yeah, I
first started.
think everybody's seen the original Wonka,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I would think. So,
Yeah, I think I might have watched it in school.
right, probably. I've got a golden ticket. Right? I mean, come on. It was interesting. Yeah. Watch the new one. Pretty good. You'll like it. Hopefully. If not, I didn't tell you to watch it. If you like it, I told you to watch it.
That kind of reminds me of Jeff GoPro Unlimited in the Zooms we kind of talking about the movie Spaceballs,
Spaceballs. Oh, geez.
and he'd never seen it. So all of us are like, "Oh, you got to see it. You got to see it." So
Yeah.
we made him watch it in the Zoom, and apparently it doesn't have the same effect as when you see it when it's more relative because they make fun of the movies at the time, and
Yes.
there's a
Yes.
lot of references that you might miss.
Right.
So apparently it doesn't have the same effect as when you watch it later on in life and
Yeah,
never
I have to agree there because I tried watching it. I think it was like last year I tried watching Spaceballs again, and I couldn't do it. I was like, this actually sucks. But when I watched it years ago when it came out, it was awesome. because right, Star Wars had just come out and all that, so it was funny and it was better, but it's not one you can watch now. And
Oh, see, for me, this from the time I hit play, I had a smile on my face, and
oh, did you?
I was laughing the whole time. I I I still got a kick out of
You
it.
still get a kick out of it. Well, that's good. I mean, I
I mean, I probably won't watch it for another 10 years or something, but
Well, yeah, I can kind of see Jeff's point of view on that. I just finally saw Blazing Saddles for the first time, what, a couple months ago.
what?
And to be honest with you, I thought it was funny as shit. It is.
Blazing Saddles is funny.
Yeah.
Well, it was the last time I seen it anyway, which has been forever, but it
Yeah.
was always funny. You know, it just had that that kind of humor. I guess we all
Yeah.
like. You know.
yeah, that's like one of the scenes in Spaceballs when they're watching to see where the princess went, and
Uh-huh.
they open up the Mr. Movie or whatever, and there's all Mel Brooks's movies, and you can see Blazing Saddle there and all his movies. And I was just laughing. I don't know.
It's just that kind of humor, yeah. But it definitely to me it was better back then when it first came out. I couldn't do it again. I tried because I was like, "Oh, that was such a good movie. I'm gonna watch it again." No, I'm like, I can't do this to myself, so I shut it off and just will keep the memory of how good it was the first time I seen it. You know, but it was good. Yeah, you just never know. Never ever know. Trying to think what else has been interesting. It's winter time. Don't take a lot to amuse us in the wintertime. Yeah. Don't seem like it anyway. What about Oak Island? Hello. Anybody watch Oak Island?
No, I forgot. Dang.
Oh, you forgot to send you reminders. Let you know it's all. See, I watch it on Wednesday on the History Channel app. So it's absolutely free to watch it on the History Channel app. Just get the History Channel app. And it's free. And then everybody can watch Oak Island. It was interesting. Uh, Trying to think what they found that was cool. Give me a minute. Takes me a minute to remember. What'd you find that was uh found a lot of pottery. Uh uh let me think. I found some wood, nails, and a coin. No, I don't know. I think they did find another coin. I think so. And they always find wood. Wood's a given. It's like they're digging in a lumber yard. They're always finding wood. So we gotta just figure they're always gonna find wood. And I think that was it.
I was watching a different documentary called Oak Island Treasures
Yeah.
by a YouTuber, Jim Farrello.
Okay.
He put it out 7 years ago, but these were from like back when Spock was doing some of these treasure shows and stuff like that.
Right.
It was interesting. Uh, it's not modern day. It's so the story's been around for a long time, and I think it was pretty interesting. Whether or not it's true
Yeah.
is to
What,
be
the
debated.
Oak Island treasure, if it's true?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I think it's true. I think it was true, but I think it's been found. I just think I think Samuel Ball found it. And
Oh,
he spent it and hoarded the
yeah,
rest away somewhere. Yeah.
yeah. And it's just like the Lost Dutchman's.
Yeah.
Everybody believes that it's still out there, and there are some who believe that it's it's just a myth. And then there are some like myself. I believe it's already been found.
I think it's kind of been found too. I think
I,
people have been in the cave that it's been in and just go, oh, this ain't it either. And it actually was it. Somebody's already found it. It's gone.
well, it was already found, and and it's the results of a ghost town now. It was an actual mining operation.
Yeah, I tend to agree with it. I think it's been found. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, because we all kind of jokingly quote air quotes
Yeah.
say if we found one of those treasures, we wouldn't tell
Right.
anybody.
Right.
But but at the same time, just think about how many treasures were not documented that how hard it would be to even stumble across it because there's no X marks the spot. There's no clues. There's no
Right.
bones. There's no nothing, and you just have to happen to stumble on it because there's no directions whatsoever, no story about it even. So just
Sure.
think about how many treasures are out there with no direction.
Yeah. Think if how many people didn't leave maps or didn't leave clues or didn't tell anybody they buried a treasure out there. You know. See, what about those? Right. That somebody just will stumble on them someday. Maybe.
Yep, they'll just go tear down a neighborhood somewhere and dig
Yeah.
up somebody's backyard and go, whoa.
Yeah. It'll be like, holy cow, what's this chest? What's all that gold in there? Yeah, that's what it'll be. You're right. I'm sure you guys have heard. I know when I was younger, they was tearing down a house in the neighborhood and they started ripping it apart with the excavator and money just started flying out of the walls everywhere. All in the air. Just money just floating everywhere. It's like that's just crazy. So you just never know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't. People hide in weird spots. But
Yeah.
like what we always say too, if I found it, I ain't saying nothing. So if Samuel Ball found the treasure on Oak Island, he didn't say nothing. He just started buying up more and more land on that island. And then either who knows what he did with the money, hid it or gave it to his family before he passed. Who knows? But he probably never said a word that he found it. But he sure died a wealthy man from being a cabbage farmer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying.
There was a time where I was traveling across country and I stopped off at this little hotel in Dillon, Montana.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there talking to the night guy that night and just trying to get the history of the hotel. And he pulled out a box full of old coins and rings and even paper money that they found when they were remodeling each hotel room.
Oh wow, sure. I bet.
They were behind the walls, under floorboards.
Really?
Yeah.
So I wonder who hid it there though. Like previous guests?
Oh yeah.
But why would you? I don't know. Why would you hide your? I don't know. Maybe because they stayed in the hotel longer back in them days. You know, they come
Well,
to a town, they stay in a hotel for 2, 3 months. Yeah, that kind of deal.
that could have been because
Okay.
it's
Sure.
a lot of those old hotels, especially in mining camps and stuff like that.
Right. You basically lived in the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
what's the best way to hide your money?
Put it in the wall.
Hotel room.
Well, it could even been built by someone else, and when they passed away, they turned it into a motel or something.
Oh,
Oh no, this is an original hotel from the when the town started up.
so like
So
in the old West days
yeah,
when it was built when the town was built and it was built as a hotel.
yes,
Okay. Yeah, well, hotels were a big business, right?
yeah,
Hotels and saloons were probably the two biggest businesses. Uh-huh. Okay.
That was one cool thing that just reminded me of in that documentary we was talking about. They talked about San Francisco had a different name. It was just a little town, and then ships came in from China, Irish ships, from all over the place and came in, and a lot of those ships were just abandoned there. They went to go hit the mother lode country, and they used these ships as like backfill and just built cities, buildings on there, pharmacies, churches, hotels, and
Really?
just buried the boats.
They just buried the boats and built on top of them.
yeah, to help expand the city. Yeah, New York's been known to do that.
That's just weird, too. Yeah. It's
you guys got to watch that because
I'm gonna watch it.
it got Ken's approval, and I'll tell you, Ken doesn't like a lot of things.
Right. So if it,
He doesn't watch very many YouTubers. He's not into any of that stuff. And at the end of it, he said that was a pretty good show. It's got a
well,
lot of good
if
information. I was like,
Ken said that, then you guys better all be watching it. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah. So must be real good. Gold related. Did Ray watch it?
no, it was just four of us. It was myself, David Villa, Brian Smith, I
Brian,
think,
David.
and Ken.
Okay. And did Brian and David like it as well?
Brian had to cut out a little bit early, but David enjoyed it still, also, I believe.
All right, cool. Good. Well, I'm gonna watch it.
But if you came in late and wondering what we're talking about, it's pinned to the Gold Prospector Space Facebook page. I'll post the link again in the chat.
Well, that's the link right there.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, Ray's seen it a few months ago. Okay. Did you like it, Ray? I gotta watch it now. Now I'm really, really interested in watching it. You know, without a doubt, I must watch it. You know? Oh yeah. I must. I like that guy too. He's a good actor. Yeah. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but
Idris Elba, I believe.
what is it?
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Ken just said in the YouTube was one of the best I have watched. So
Good.
there it is,
Okay.
approval.
Yeah,
In writing.
that's like psh, run out and watch it. Ken approved. Yeah, definitely gonna watch that. I haven't seen too many good things on gold. You know?
No, and that was the thing because Ed told me kind of early on about 11 o'clock my time. He didn't think he was going to do the auction. So I was like, well, crap, what am I going to do?
Right.
So I went through Netflix, typed in treasure, kind of glanced over stuff, went to YouTube, went to Discovery, and after about an hour of just trying to find something worthy, I kind of stumbled across that, and I, watched the first like 2 minutes, fast forward to like 10, 15 minutes, whatever, watched a
Uh-huh.
couple minutes, just kind of get a feel for it if it was worth watching. I was like, oh, I think it's worthy, and
Like
it was worthy.
I'm watching this. Yeah, I may watch it tonight after the show. Hmm. Yeah, Ray said it was a very fun show to watch. So, okay, I'm in. I'm sold. Not a problem. Now, Rob, didn't you say you had some story or something?
Yes, and it does fall in under gold. Let's see here.
You got a slideshow too?
I'm gonna try to.
I'll highlight you if you got a slideshow. Yes, I will. Ew.
There you go. Look at that. That's gold. Now, well, I guess we can all assume it could be
Yeah,
gold.
it looks awful. Ready to be real. Also smooth, polished. Nice.
So gold prices now. Please understand this is not financial advice, but gold prices expected to surge when interest rates fall.
Okay.
According to the article, citing data provided by UBS, CNBC reported that price of gold per ounce could hit 2,200 by the end of the year.
Okay.
Gold per ounce started on Monday of this last week at 2,038 per ounce. Its value surged between 2019 to 2021, going from about 1,300 an ounce 5 years ago to roughly 1,900 an ounce 3 years ago. Silver opened Monday, being traded at $22.68 per ounce. The price of silver has actually declined slightly since the onset of the pandemic after undergoing a major spike in the mid of 2020. Silver prices surged in the years following the Great Recession, reaching highs of $45 per ounce in 2012. The upcoming changes to the interest rates, currently at a 23-year high, could reflect major changes in gold and silver prices, an analyst told CNBC. Investors say high interest rates make the dollar stronger, which increases demand for the US dollar and reduces demand for precious metals. When interest rates relax, investors seek precious metals, especially ones like gold, raising gold's demand. We are expecting gold to be pushed higher by the Fed's easing. Also, this comes with a weaker dollar, said the UBS precious metals specialist. The Federal Chair, Powell, has forecasted that the federal interest rates will come down later this year. The Fed's increased interest rates in hopes of combating inflation. For investors, the S&P 500 has so far outpaced the value of gold since 2019. And the S&P 500 has grown by 82% in the last 5 years, while gold has only gone up 54%.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. I just thought
Oh, that's it?
yeah, I'm going to bring up the next one. Just
Oh,
got to change the picture.
Okay.
This one has to do about your dollar bill.
Dollar bill.
There you go. Bear with me.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. I have to get a dollar bill in.
Dollar bill.
These dollar bills might be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars.
Okay.
Right? As prices rise and shrinkflation affects our daily lives, many of us are trying to find the best way to make our dollars stretch as much as possible. But you might want to take a closer look at those bills in your wallet because they could be worth more than you think. There are $1 bills currently in circulation that may be worth hundreds, even potentially thousands of dollars. And it all comes down to serial numbers printed on the bill. You can have one already in your possession. So many people are familiar with antique coins being worth more than their face value.
Huh?
The same goes for $1 bills with specific serial numbers. Right? About the dollar bill, the very first $1 Federal Reserve note, according to the Bureau of Engraving, came out in 1963 and had the design featuring George Washington on the front and the Great Seal on the back. They look much the same back then as they do now, and in part because the bill is not very frequently counterfeited, you won't necessarily see it redesigned anytime soon. Like the 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s, they are always getting a makeover to combat counterfeiters.
Sure.
So, for most part, who's going to want to counterfeit a bunch of $100 bills? It's just not worth the time.
Right, exactly.
Right. For the most part, most of the modern $1 notes are worth about their face value. Bills made before this time, 1963, I believe it was, are worth more because of their age and the fact that there was so many different in appearances of those dollar bills. However, this isn't always the case. Some bills, such as ones issued by the states during the Civil War era, are relatively worthless, at least as money. They may have some value as historical artifacts, though. However, some dollar bills are worth more, and generally because of their uniqueness, and that goes for the same as the fives, tens, and $20 bills. And with many of these green notes, uniqueness comes from serial numbers.
Mhm.
All right, so everybody knows how to read their dollar bill, right? On the ones and $2, you'll find series year in the bottom right. On higher denominations, such as your fives, tens, and so on, they're going to be part of the serial number.
Ah,
Okay. I'm not getting that on this article here.
I don't get that either. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that later. Current banknotes have a letter that is associated with 12 locations of the U.S. Federal Reserve, plus a letter associated with the series year in which it was made. Serial numbers themselves are printed twice on the front of the bill and have 8 digits. It's the serial number that you want to look at. All right, so how valuable a number will be to a collector has to do with interesting or unusual combinations, but these can be both objective and personal. For example, one collector might like the serial number that has the same numbers as their child's birth date or that of a famous celebrity.
Okay.
Others may prefer high or low numbers or serial numbers that can be read the same upside down.
Okay.
So basically, you want to watch for unique patterns. There are a few specific sequences that collectors seem to desire the most, though. So, what bill should you be looking for? There's a website called coolserialnumbers.com has created a list of the most sought after $1 bills, but it covers other denominations as well. So, uh, let's say you're looking for repeating numbers. So you see like 177777777 or something similar to that. You might have some value.
Really? Okay.
Or even like 8989898988. That could be collectible to somebody else.
Okay.
And there's even one that they call radar numbers. And it's a numerical version of a palindrome, which is a word that means the same forwards and back,
Oh,
such as radar.
okay.
So like 022332220, that's a radar number.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. Could be.
And,
va-
go ahead.
It could be valuable.
Yeah. And it could be, so whoever may be looking for a serial number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you may have several people that want it. Price may go up because of the uniqueness.
Sure.
And a lot of collectors are willing to pay if it's true and dear to their hearts. They know it's going to be valuable. I thought that'd be interesting to share with you guys.
It is very interesting. So what's that website again? Coolserialnumbers.com. What the heck is it again?
Yes, cool. COOL serial, like in the serial number of your VIN. Serial SERIAL numbers NUMBERS.com.
Okay. Coolserialnumbers.com.
Yeah, if you put it in, it'll pop up.
Coolserialnumbers.com. Coolserialnumbers.com. That sounds pretty cool. Serialnumber.com. And it shows for like fives, tens, 20s, all that.
Yeah,
Ah, well, that is interesting to know. Very
yeah,
cool.
and there's also other sites that you can go to too, and that may help understand what what you're looking for.
Right? That makes you want to
That
check.
one,
Does that want to make you check your dollar bills? Like
yeah,
instant? Like,
Yeah.
I even have a dollar bill. I don't think I
Yeah, I read that article yesterday and I started checking mine.
did. You really?
And you remember back in, what was it, around 2010, 2012 or something like that, you'd see people stamping their names or some logo or something like that, and you had to go to the website and put
Yeah.
in certain
Yeah.
crap.
Yes.
Yeah, something similar to that, but these people are showing what the values could potentially be.
Yeah, I used to always see them. It was like, track this dollar. Go
Yeah,
to the website, check this dollar.com. And it's like, no, I'm not going to it because probably some way they're going to steal your information or something. Yeah, it was always, it seemed like I was always getting them dollars. Check.
Yeah.
Like, I
It,
don't,
it- and like Ray said, I used to play it when I was in school, like playing poker hands, see if we
yeah,
could get two pair or something, or
yeah,
we also play just the highest number. Like, if your serial number started with a 8 or whatever, and theirs was a 4, you'd take their dollar.
right. Yeah, I remember that game. Interesting. It's cool. That is
Jeff
pretty.
says I used to play with serial numbers of their check. Hopefully not
I
with the check.
I don't think yeah,
That's some high stake gambling
I'm
there.
not using my check. Yeah, no.
I'm gonna go ahead and copy this website and post it in the YouTube link chat so people can check it out. I
Yeah,
got the. I'll
and
try to with the GPS site here. So give
that's
me a
the cool serial numbers.com.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, the article that leads you to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool serial numbers.com. Interesting. Yeah, whoever had the best poker hand wins the pot. Yeah. He's caught, didn't he call it liar's poker or something?
I'm sure, but it had different names. Just
Probably. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I swear that's what they called it. Well, I know they did here anyway in Ohio. It was called liar's poker. Yeah. Yes. Yes, and yes. Cool. I don't know what else you could play it with though.
did you guys ever pitch quarters up against the wall?
Oh God, yeah. All the time.
Back
Oh,
into the
holy cow. We pitched coins so often. That was always a lot of fun though. You know, wasn't it? It was
Yeah, I used to play it all the time during lunch, and
all the time, right? It was nothing to stop and just start pitching quarters. Yeah. And the next thing you know, you either don't have no quarters or you got a pocket full of quarters. Yeah. It's fun. That was a fun game to play.
or the other thing that happened to us is they got confiscated because some teacher would come by and say we're gambling.
But you're not, you're pitching quarters.
Well, we live in Utah, so they're strict.
Oh yeah, that's right. Just probably having a quarter is a sin.
Probably got to give 5 cents to the church.
Yeah. You got a quarter? Uh, you're the devil. You gotta give a nickel of that. You should only have 2 dimes in your pocket. What's wrong with you? That's crazy. Utah, Blind Frog Ranch. Jaron, you need to go investigate Blind Frog Ranch. See if they'll let you come on there. Tell them who you are.
Well, in another 2 to 3 months, I'll be out that way,
Will you?
and I'll be building a big house. We'll be on there for at least 3 months,
Really?
so I'll be out in that way.
Right out in that area?
Yeah, and the location where I'm at it actually makes a triangle from the other two locations,
Ooh. So,
Skinwalker and Blind Frog.
so you might be right in that zone and yeah, could be. You have to see if any strange occurrences happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I figure I'm not gonna try to ask them right away anything
Right.
because we're gonna be there for a while. Try to make
Sure.
friends with them, talk to them,
Oh yeah, of course.
see if they'll let me wander off with a metal detector.
Right. I mean, tell them who you are. Tell them, say, I'm Jaron. I'm kind of a co-host on a gold prospecting treasure hunting radio show.
We
And
have 4 million viewers, and
that's right. Yeah.
I'll sign an autograph for you.
Yeah, I sure would like the metal detector a little bit if you don't mind. Anything I find you can have. Just be fun to metal detect it. Yeah. Yeah. Heck, maybe you would like to come on the show sometime. Tell us some history about Blind Frog Ranch or Skinwalker Ranch or whichever ranch it is. Yeah.
Well, I'm about 20 miles from each one of them.
From each one. So you're
Yeah.
gonna be like in the epicenter of both. Yeah.
But on the
Yeah.
property, there is it was quite a ways, and we didn't have permission to go hiking through their property or anything because we did a little uh horse little building for their two horses, little Shetland ponies.
Uh-huh.
And that was what we was there for last time because they
Okay.
were waiting until spring to do the big house. So just from where I was, I could see uh quite a ways away, 600 yards away, there was some cavernous looking stuff. I couldn't tell how deep they went or anything, but
Uh-huh. That's
so
interesting
if
though.
I can get permission to go up there, I'm definitely going to.
That'll be fun. Just just even working over by there. You might see them shooting their rockets, doing experiments or something from Skinwalker. And, yeah. You never know what you'll see. That could be pretty cool. Yeah, you
Yep.
have to keep us posted. That'll be interesting. That would be a fun job. Because you never know what you're going to see out there.
Yeah, the other I mean, this one is also gated, but like Skinwalker and Blind Frog, there's no way I'm getting on there.
Right.
It's all locked and
Right.
security and cameras and stuff. So
That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah.
this will probably be about as close as I'll ever get to the other two.
Probably. But it's cool. Still. It's still cool. I'll be pretty close to it. Mm-hmm. Now, is there like a little town right there or something?
I've never been to the other places. I've passed nearby them, but
Uh-huh.
they're I don't know how far off the road they are, they're off the main roads, and I
Right.
don't know any details on that, but how close you could actually get to
Yeah,
it.
how close can you actually get to it if you was driving down through there? You know, can yeah, you just need to check it out someday.
Well, on
Like,
Skinwalker, you get too close, you'll start seeing black helicopters, so
well,
I don't recommend going to that one. Blind
really?
Frog, you can get as close to on their property.
Wait, at Skinwalker, that you'll start seeing black helicopters.
Yeah.
Really? Uh, and on Blind Frog, it's like, eh.
Yeah, on Blind Frog, there's BLM land and stuff, and they've had problems with trespassers, so they were on their
Oh,
land. So I mean, technically, you could get on there, but
right.
you better not dig or do anything.
Sure. Right. I got you. Hmm. Very cool. All right. What's the score of the Super Bowl?
10-3 halftime.
Ten
San
three.
Francisco.
10-3. San Francisco is winning at halftime. See, now that's a fairly close game at halftime. 10-3. Okay. Only a touchdown down. So, okay. So that's a close game. It's not like 30-3. I'd be like, just go ahead and shut it off.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you who gets the ball back at halftime. I haven't been paying attention at all.
Right. I just seen that because Randy posted halftime. So that's why I knew it was halftime. And what time is it? 8:30 and it's halftime. Dang, how long is that football game? Didn't it start at 6:30?
Well, you
It's
gotta figure
5:30.
15 minutes a quarter, but that with timeouts and commercials, you're looking at 45 minutes a quarter practically, at least 30 minutes a quarter
Right?
because of all the crap you got to deal with. But
Yeah.
they,
Oh, wait. Now they got to do all their silly halftime show and all that crap, right? Oh, so that game will be over probably what, 11-ish?
probably your time. Yeah.
Wow. I'm definitely watching the gold thing.
Well, let's see. It started at 4:30 my time. It's 6:30, so it's going on 2 hours. So
Yeah.
another 2 hours at least.
Right. Yeah. 8:30. 9:30, 10:30. So yeah, about 10:30, 11-ish, it'll be over. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch the gold thing. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Buoy on the super buoy. I'm watching gold with whatever his name is.
Like just Elba. He says his name in there, but I forgot exactly the pronunciation.
Whatever it is. I'm watching that one.
Yeah.
Ah,
Looks interesting.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's worth it. I don't think anybody's gonna come back and go, "Oh man, I want my time back."
Okay. Okay. I'm watching it. It's sold. I'm watching it. Done. Watching it tonight. We get done with the show. I'm watching Gold with whatever his name is again. I
With
can't
with the guy, with the guy,
remember. The guy that played in uh uh
the show.
he played in that one show. Yeah, he played that one movie.
No, he's played in a lot of them.
Oh, he's played in a lot of movies I
I
watched.
can't think of one
Ah,
offhand.
dang it. He played in some movie about some lion. He just played in crap. Suicide Squad. He played in that. Uh uh
Was this something having to do with the Black Panther, maybe,
I,
or
I don't know if he was in
something
Black
else?
Panther or not.
Uh, uh,
I
I don't
believe he
know.
was actually. He was
He might
also in Pacific Rim. Let's see. Think of ones that I've
Fast and the Furious. Uh
yeah.
One of them, I think it was like 7 or something or 8 he was in. Maybe 9. I don't know.
Concrete Cowboy, that was a good one too.
uh like I said, Suicide Squad 2, the second one.
Oh, that's where I know him from. Luther.
Luther.
That
Okay.
was a TV series. Yep. Molly's Game, The Dark Tower.
The Dark
That's
Tower.
a good one.
That was a good one.
Oh, he was in Finding Dory. If you got kids, you've probably seen it then.
I didn't see Finding Dory. I seen what was the other one? The one before Finding Dory. Uh
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo. Thank you, Rob.
Prometheus, Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance.
Why
Um,
say yep, yep. See it isn't a lot of them that we've seen.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. He's made appearances in The Office,
Oh
the
yeah, he
TV
was in Office.
series.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, he's an actor, writer, and everything, so he's got quite the IMDb. So I'm sure
Right.
you've seen him somewhere. Everybody
Right.
probably seen him somewhere.
But yet still can't remember his name. Isra Elba. Is
I
that it?
just,
I just
I just, Elba.
Idris Elba. That's a tough name to remember.
Yeah.
Just saying. It is. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Well, anybody who's interested in making a donation for that sweet ring, the link is definitely working now. We fixed it now again for like the 5th time, but I don't think we'll have no problems this time. We had a couple people purchase tickets. So I want to thank those that did, and good luck to you all. And yeah, we've lowered it just to now we're only trying to raise 550 instead of 650, so we can get this drawing quicker. As soon as we sell them, we will call the number. So good luck, and
Yep.
$5 a ticket. It's a sweet ring. Check it out. Check it out on the homepage. It is
Yep.
there. Donated by Rob Y. Gold. Yeah, he found that sucker.
Yeah, and he posted a video on GPS Facebook today as for his YouTube. Did you post it on GPS Gold Prospector Space 2 also, or
I did.
No, I haven't had a chance to yet. No, but I did release it on YouTube today. It's on my channel, on my YouTube channel too.
And that was of what? When you found it?
Yeah,
Oh, man, you got to post that video on GPS. Here. That's the mothership. GPS is the mothership, Rob.
Yeah, and I think I can just upload the video,
Yeah.
the link or something like that.
Yeah. The thingy. Yeah.
The URL.
Thank you. URL. I can't think tonight. Tired. But yeah, it's easy. Easy peasy. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you get that on there, that'd be neat. Pretty cool. Do it, Rob. Just make it happen. Huh? Any plans of going out again this week, Rob, or no?
I got one last shot before the tides are really nasty, and it's probably not going to be the greatest hunt. Be Monday or Tuesday. After that, I gotta wait at least another couple of weeks before low tides come back, but it won't be super low.
Now, did you take that new relic machine out yet?
A long time ago.
You did? I didn't wasn't sure if you said you did.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember you saying you took it out. I know you said you was going to.
It's no longer with us.
Well, it's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know this neither.
It's got a new home somewhere.
Got a new home somewhere.
Yeah. Where's oh, I gotta go through here.
Is there a story behind this or
No, not really.
not really? You just said I don't need two detectors.
Uh I need a waterproof one.
Well, you already have a waterproof one.
Yeah, but I want a backup waterproof one. This one wasn't 100% waterproof.
You want a backup waterproof one. Okay. Got to be specific. Backup waterproof. Any certain kind?
Oh, of course.
What kind are you wanting to get?
Another mine lab.
Another Mind Lab what? What kind?
Oh, probably maybe another Equinox.
Is that what you got now?
No, I got the 3030.
So you want an Equinox.
I kind of looked at the Manicores, and it's a good machine, but I keep hearing people are having issues with it, and it's probably not the right time right now. I want them to fix all their bugs before I even think about maybe plopping $1,500 down. If not, I would just go with the Excalibur 2. That's a fully submersible machine.
Yeah, that's the underwater one, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Now, even then, is that one of those ones that's like limited to like 10 foot down or something?
Oh,
20 feet.
20 feet?
limited to 20 feet down?
Yeah, I think so.
Heck, I thought it was not limited at all.
There we go. It's posted for you. Tim.
Huh?
So you can go check the main page.
Oh, you put it on there? All right, cool. Cool.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, I will check it out. Let me see. Let me just go look real quick and see. You definitely got it on there. And I can see it. And dun, dun, dun. There it is. Rob's Winter King Tides give up some gold. That looks like a phone you're pulling out of the sand there. Was it a phone?
Yes, it was. It was probably some Android. It was no good.
Nice though. Very cool. Okay. I'll have to watch it. But yeah, I could see that it was right there on the I don't know, preview. You pulling a phone out of the sand. Did you try to charge it, see if it'd work?
I didn't even bother.
No?
No, it's in the bucket with all the other cell phones I found.
Oh, you should rinse them off and plug them in, see if they charge.
The screen's all gone.
Oh, screen share.
The battery's like expanded.
Oh, yeah. Don't plug that in. Yeah. Strip it out. Is there any gold in them things?
Oh yeah, minute.
In those, it's just minute.
Yeah,
I know I've
It
got,
would take tens of thousands of those cell phones to
yeah. Now
be
I
worth.
I got a bunch of the old cell phones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before they came out with smartphones. I saved all them to get the gold out of them. And they're sitting in a box.
And these cell phones also do contain silver.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But it's a process, right? To get that stuff
Mhm.
out. Just like I got a bunch of computer chips and plug-ins and pins and try to save everything that's got any gold on it.
Yeah.
Figure someday.
Well, remember back in the old days, you buy your first PC and it's this big honky thing.
Yeah,
You have those 5.5-inch floppy drives. They use real gold,
that's
and
the ones I got that stuff on.
yeah, these are the computer components these days and days are so thin.
Yeah.
They realize they didn't need that much.
Right. No, that's the ones I got all that
Yeah.
stuff. Even like you said, the plug-ins that go on the pins. This is gold plated. This is gold plated. It's like everything's gold. It's like, dang, and the CPU had just a ton of gold pins on it. It's like, geez, gotta have it. Gotta have it all. Take it. It's got gold. Snip, snip. Take it. Put it in a box. I'll have it someday. Crush it all and whatever else you do with it to get the gold off it. That's a big process. So it's like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
And it costs a pretty penny for the components to do the processing. The chemicals.
You can't just take that and throw it in a smelter.
You want to crush that stuff up and
No,
just
well,
do
that's
the
what I mean. Like
chemical bed.
if you cut all the pins off, took all the plastic off everything, couldn't you just throw it in a smelter and melt it, and then the impurities would just come to the top and you scrape them off and you got your gold? Or no? Or do you have to chemical process it?
I mean, you could produce a button, but it's not going to be 24 karat.
Right.
Yeah.
But can you do it like that?
You're going to still have some silver impurities and stuff like that.
Okay.
The best
And
way is the acids.
A chemical process.
yeah,
Right. But that is tricky, to say the
yeah.
least.
You can do the smelting aspect, but you got to do so many different variations. Like using bismuth, silicon, and borax, and several all the different compounds to help
Right. Different flux.
extract.
Yep.
Yeah,
Get that.
and you got to know that the weights of each to.
Really? It
Yeah,
makes
you just can't just put a
just can't
maybe.
throw it in
Yeah.
there. I just want to be able to throw it in there. Cut it off, throw it in there, pour my gold out. That's what I want. Make a button. Call it a day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't care if it had silver impurities in it. I don't know. I just think it'd be easier than all the chemical process and cheaper. I don't know. And less time consuming. Right? Let me see.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, Tim. The precious metals will separate by weight, kinda, but not pure. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, so I can do that. All I need is a smelter. And then,
You can get one of those electric smelter thingies off Amazon for what, $400 to $600 or something like
I
that.
don't want to spend that much
And
for.
it's a tabletop one, so you don't need a
Oh, can I just get the one that's
unless you need something
So-
that's going to be like
no,
10 cubic.
no. Can I just use the one that just uses the 2 tanks of map gas?
Well, you could do something like that.
Because those are
You,
like
you
what,
can build one
some
yourself.
dollars?
Yeah, you can just build one yourself.
Or I could just buy one of them for $100 some, right?
Last time I priced them recently, they were up to $230 or something.
What?
Everything's gone up.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? They've went up that much? You will need flux too, Tim. Cool. Thank you, Jeff. So flux and a smelter and the gold pins. and a crucible to dump it all in.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Then you have a
Uh,
little bead.
Yeah, I'll have
bottom.
a little BB of gold at the end of the day.
spend 200 to get $20.
Right. To get right. Well, that's typical. We'll spend $200 on equipment to get $2 worth of gold. Eh,
I actually have to get some more map gas, and I'm kind of afraid to see what the prices are now because when I bought my map
yes.
gas, I bought it with the little thing. It was like $30.
It's probably, yeah, it's probably outrageous too. Thank you, Joe Biden. Yeah. Every time. Map gas should be cheap. The kiln thing should be cheap too. They shouldn't be that expensive now.
Because I smelt all my junk silver.
So what do you use to smelt it with?
I just used a matte torch and just sat there with the crucible on top of bricks, and I have some, and just let it melt, and I just keep adding it, and just once I'm done, I just let it cool, and there's a button.
All right. Map gas and 28,000 torch dip plumbing second Menards. Plumbing section Menards. Okay. Yes.
Good.
8,000 BTU tip. Okay. Two 8,000 BTU tips if you have two tanks. Or make a melt kettle. Okay, Ray had to finish his melt with map gas. It took a lot longer to finally get hot enough. He was using oxygen and acetylene to melt his. Okay.
See, Tim, this is what I
Oh,
use
okay.
here.
Got the like that. Okay. And you
Yeah.
just put some in there. Binky binky. So wait, you'll just put it in that. Show me
Yeah,
exactly.
just put it in. I'll put the stuff in there. I'll put
You put
junk
that.
silver in there, and
Okay.
I just heat it up with the.
Now you don't put no flux in there or nothing?
Oh yeah, I got flux.
Okay.
A little bit of borax.
Borax, you just put a little bit of that in there.
Yeah,
And you just start heating it up.
exactly.
And then you can make what you got in your hand.
Yep, little button.
Oh,
And I
that's
weigh them out. I'll weigh all the silver out to 1 ounce, a little over an ounce,
right.
and I'll put them down. Here's one that kind of failed. I
I
just got
think
to
that was
redo it.
cool too. They're all cool. It's silver. Now, is
Yeah,
the bubbles impurities?
it's just air pockets coming out.
Yeah, I thought that was from like impurities. It caused the
Yeah. I
bubble.
think there might be a little bit of something else in here. I have to smelt it back down.
You'll have to melt it one more time, and then that'll get rid of any of the.
But this one kind of looks like the moon, right?
Yeah, it does. That was
So, yeah, that's from air escaping once it was cooling down real quick.
all right.
And
Well,
see on the bottom, it wasn't that bad because it was on the bottom of the bowl. So,
okay. And
just like that.
Ray said he uses the same ones as you do, Rob. Okay. Well, that's cool. All right.
And this is
And just your map gas and that
map gas. And
basic torch tip. Okay.
yeah.
Dang. Okay. Easy peasy, actually easy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, man, I gotta get that set up.
And I'll have bricks lined up on the bottom. I'll have 2 stacks of bricks, and then I'll stack up some bricks behind it, so I have it placed to where I'm heating it, so I'm not setting anything on fire.
Right, sure. Huh. Okay.
Also, like in the event that your crucible cracks or anything to help catch that
Yeah.
spill.
Oh yeah. And then Randy Scotty said you gotta season that crucible. What the heck's that?
Yeah, you throw some borax on it and you heat it up. And
Every
you get a
time
little
or
glaze on it
every time or just the first time?
first time.
First time. The only time you got to season. Kind of like a gold pan. Got to season. Right?
All these crucibles aren't meant to be used over and over again, so it's only you can get a couple of uses out of it. After that, they just get off. I'll
Really?
heat. I'll have to buy some more poles. They're not that expensive.
Ah,
Under $20 or something like that on
wow.
Amazon.
Okay. Ray says you got to get it hotter, Rob. I guess that'll stop them bubbles. That's what he's saying. Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. That you got to get it hotter to stop them bubbles.
Okay, he must be in the the GPS chat.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, I might have not let it sit there hot enough. I might have let it cool too quick.
Okay.
To or or are we talking about the one that was all ugly looking, or the moon?
I don't know. Let's wait and see what they say. If they were just talking about bubbles in general. Bubbles. I don't know. Bubbles are impurities still burning off. Okay. See, that's what I thought bubbles.
Uh,
That's why I thought bubbles was caused from impurity.
oh yeah, so I just sat there and let it swirl it around. And somebody was wondering what the number was. The TS 8000.
On what? So it is an 8,000 tip.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, there you go. David Villa says use a potato. Yeah, that does work too.
Oh, really?
I tried doing that potato thing and kind of ruined a ounce of silver
Perfect.
doing that.
But you ruined a perfectly good potato. Hey,
So the silver never melted. It just all
never
turned
melted.
black.
And was you able to get the silver out of the potato?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite the effort. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I have to mash it up and boil it off
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's a
with
big,
a little pan.
a little
Hey,
butter.
it was a try because I heard
You have to try. I've heard that before too. Yeah, that you can
and
melt
I
it.
heard you can use a potato as a mold, and the same thing like a piece of like a log. If you had it cut and you carved out a section, you can use that as a mold.
Okay.
Um,
So you could use a 2x4 as a mold, you're saying?
yeah, like if you took 2x4 and you carved out a section,
Sure.
like if you had a little router and just
Right.
routed it,
Your router, routed a slot,
yeah,
ported.
just use that as a mold.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They're good for one-time use.
You're right, probably. One time deal. It would be a if you're in a pinch. "Ah, I need a mold. Dang it. Just whip
Or
one.
if you just too cheap to go buy one.
Right. Make it out of a 2x4. Ah, I'm in. Works for me. Could be but could be oxidation. Try melting in an enclosure, Rob. Whatever that means.
Yeah.
You're a melter guy, you would know. I don't know. Something
Well,
I'm
when I was doing this endeavor, I was using it in my old gold shack,
uh-huh.
and there I only had one little window open, so because it kept the door closed because it kept flapping open, and it was up on a bench, and so yeah, you could just I I think I just didn't let it heat up enough.
Got it. I got you. Okay. Well, it's interesting. I'd like to discuss this more.
Yeah, and
So
I'd like to try an electric furnace type deal.
yeah, I would like to try one now. They're pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know how much electricity it would pull, but I would think a lot, you know, probably like a electric stove or something.
Yeah,
Got it. Has to be.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a 110 or a 210 or what.
I
But
think that
those are 110s.
I've seen 110 ones. Yeah. 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 Because a long time ago, I looked at them. Yeah. When they were cheaper.
But
Yep.
I got solar, so I wouldn't have to worry about the electricity.
Right. You can hook it to, you can melt it with solar energy.
Yeah.
There's a video for you.
Yeah, there's solar panels. Plug it into the wall.
There you go. I'm melting gold or melting silver with solar. Do it, Rob. There's your next YouTube video. See? Done. You're welcome. Uh-huh.
Hey, who's gonna sponsor me furnace?
Oh, well, you'll have to make one. You'll have to make one. Heck of a lot easier to just pay $10 for a ceramic cupel. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now don't forget, if you're a first-time listener, you come on over to goldprospectorspace.com. Join us over there. You can hang out in the chat room. Lots to see, lots to do over there. Pictures, videos, all kinds of good stuff. Make some new friends. It's absolutely free. Come on over, sign up at goldprospectorspace.com. Check us out today. And I think on that note, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. What do you guys think?
Just one more thing real quick.
Yes.
Don't forget to tune in to Flash in Your Pan on YouTube. And Tuesday is going to have Skookum Gold Camp from Alaska.
Skookum, skookum.
Skookums. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Skookum, skookums. I like that. It works. Check it out. Be there.
6:30 Eastern.
That's right. 8 o'clock. All right. So on that note, we're out of here. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight on this Super Bowl Sunday. We appreciate it. Until next week, see you guys later. We're out of here. Bye.
Later, y'all.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.